Fu taught you well.
This is Tai Lung, the first villain of the Kung Fu Panda franchise, and one of my favorite villains growing up. Today, we're going to learn how he was made from an idea to an actual moving menace. My name is Caleb, and this is the Villain Forge. Before we start, while I explain how Tai Lung was made, I will be drawing Tai Lung himself using this HB used pencil and see if I can manage drawing this using a single pencil. It's October 2004. A spacecraft sent to explore Saturn by NASA in collaboration with European space partners captured its first image of the planet, showcasing its advancing in technology of its time. Meanwhile, in the same month of October, here on Earth, a man named Michael LeChance, a DreamWorks animation executive, began the publicized work of Kung Fu Panda. It was originally made as a parody of martial arts films. However, John Stevenson, the film's director, was not feeling this idea. So, he instead chose the direction of a character-based wuxia comedy. What's the meaning of wuxia? I'm glad you asked. Wuxia is a genre of Chinese fiction that typically revolves around martial arts, chivalry, and often features characters with extraordinary abilities. It blends elements of fantasy, adventure, and historical settings, portraying martial arts on quests often guided by principles of honor and righteousness. So, they involved numerous writers for the movie. However, they ended up hiring Jonathan Ivel and Glenn Berger as screenplay writers, who collaboratively worked on other animated movies like Shrek Forever After in 2010, Kung Fu Panda 2 in 2010, and Trolls in 2016. And the story was written by Ethan Rafe and Cyrus Voris, who also collaboratively worked on Men of War in 1994, Bulletproof Monk in 2003, and Robin Hood in 2010. The script was inspired from various sources, including martial arts films and Chinese culture. They aimed to create an entertaining animated feature film that paid homage to classic kung fu movies while delivering a meaningful and heartwarming story. However, I'm not going into details of how the movie was made. We are here for Tai Lung, and this is how he was described in the final draft of the script, which I have. A giant, muscular snow leopard, the first ever to master the 1,000 scrolls of Kung Fu. Shifu's adopted son, Po's nemesis, master in leopard-style Kung Fu, Nerve Attack Master. I don't want to reveal much for spoilers, and this will lead us to character design. Character design was done by Nicolas Nico Mallet, a French character designer. He also designed characters for movies like How to Train Your Dragon, the Bee Movie, and Madagascar. So, Tai Lung's anatomy or design was made to have a muscular and imposing structure, with widened and shortened face and head to look menacing, with dark grey fur and dark markings on the face and body. He had sharp yellow eyes, purple pants, and a brown belt, which most of the time looked black. And lastly, his overall anatomy looked blocky in design. So combining all these characteristics made the appearance look intense and strike fear to his enemies. Because if they just drew exactly how a snow leopard looks in real life, he would look cute and he wouldn't look intense as being portrayed in the movie. When it came to animation, they used two types of animations, depending on the scene and mood. The first one was hand-drawn animation, which we first saw on the opening of the movie.
He traveled the land in search of worthy foes.
And when Shifu had a flashback of Tai Lung. And at the end credit of the movie. The second one was modern computer animation for the entire movie. However, it was still complex for its time. According to the VFX supervisor, Marcus Maninen, they reportedly laughed and wished him good luck after they handed over the script to him from the head of production. However, they managed to break down the script into storyboarding, which was done digitally, as they added texture, lighting, color, and shapes. Although shaping comes first before these other stuff. So when it came to Tai Lung's voice, they brought in an English actor by the name of Ian McShane, who also worked on El Nino, John Wick, and American Gods, of which he won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Series category. His voice gave Tai Lung a tense and confident tone, which in my opinion, felt memorable and made me scared as a kid back in the days.
You think I'm a fool? I know you're not the Dragon Warrior. None of you!
And lastly, the directors Mark Osborne and John Stevenson provided guidance for the character Tai Lung to ensure he conveyed a formidable and menacing presence. They worked closely with the animation and design teams to capture Tai Lung's strength through muscular and sleek physical attributes. The directors likely emphasized the importance of Tai Lung's facial expressions, ensuring they communicated determination and menace. Overall, Osborne and Stevenson played a key role in shaping Tai Lung's character design and animation to align with the film's narrative and thematic elements. So, combining all these factors I've just said, Tai Lung was born. And today, we celebrate his existence. As I'm looking forward to see him in the next installments of the movies, Kung Fu Panda 4, I heard is going to appear. I'll be patiently waiting. What do you think of this sketch? You can leave a comment in the comment section below. And see you in the next video.